Season's greetings, everyone. I am your host, Chris Hansen, and this is my naughty list. You know, over the years, I have had a lot of naughty people on my list. From Mario to the pizza, pedo and that big rig creeper, but there has always been that elusive white whale. Every year, he slips into your home and puts your family at risk. This year will be different. This year, I will be waiting with milk and cookies. So, why don't you have a seat by the fire, grab some eggnog, and get ready to open your presents? I am Chris Hansen, and this is my naughty list.
Oh, I'm feeling comfy right now. You think they got the camera for the trash can in here?
Oh, 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 oh! I better be quiet. I don't want to wake up the parents. Oh, oh, oh! Where you at, little Susie? I've got a present for you. Oh, 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 oh.
Hello, Santa. Why don't you take a seat?
Oh, 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 no! Is that Chris Hansen?
Yes, that's right, Santa. I'm Chris Hansen, and you are on my naughty list this year. Why don't you take a seat?
Oh, 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 Chris, why don't you have a seat on my lap? Oh, 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 oh.
How about no, Santa? I will not take a seat on your lap.
Oh, oh, all right. I was only trying to lighten the mood. Oh, oh, oh.
Is that a candy cane in your pocket, or are you just excited for Christmas?
Oh, oh,
Speaking
oh.
of candy canes, did you bring any stocking stuffers? Are you planning on stuffing any stockings really good? Did you happen to bring any gifts with you tonight for the children?
Oh, of course I brought presents and stocking stuffers. I'm Santa Claus. Oh, 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 oh. I always bring the good boys and girls Christmas presents and stuff their stockings. The naughty children, oh, they get coal in their stocking. Oh, 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 oh.
Santa, let's be real. You have a list longer than Jeffrey Epstein, and I am pretty sure you are on the Epstein list.
Oh, oh, Chris, it's not like that. Oh, oh, no, no, no. It's part of my job to watch the kids. Oh, oh, oh. I'm Santa Claus. I have to watch to make sure if they're naughty or nice. I don't want them to be naughty. Oh, oh, oh.
Do you expect me to believe you are just watching these kids to ensure they are naughty or nice? Come on, Santa. I have heard some tall tales, but this one is as hard to believe as when I got 13 pairs of socks when I asked for a new Stretch Armstrong. My mom said Santa knew I was making a lot of stiff socks, and I needed some fresh ones come Christmas.
I remember watching you when you were a boy, Chris. You sure like those Fredericks of Hollywood catalogs. Oh, 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 oh. You're lucky I didn't bring you some lingerie. Oh, 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 oh.
See, I told you that you were watching the kids for other reasons. You were watching me whack off looking at Fredericks of Hollywood catalogs. Your name should be Chris Creeper, not Chris Kringle. Buff Pro is probably yelling tase him right now.
Tase him!
Buff Ken, if you're watching, thanks for always yelling tase him. I love that part of the video.
Oh, oh, Chris, it's not like that. Oh, oh, no, no, no.
Santa, do you go by the handle stuff you're stocking good on candycanechat.com?
Oh, actually, I do go by that on candycane.com. That's my website for children to send me their gift lists. Oh, 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 oh.
You old creeper, how many kids write you letters and get a reply from old Saint Dick in hand?
Well, of course I reply to them, Chris. They have to keep believing in Santa Claus. If I don't reply, they won't believe in me anymore. What good would that be? Oh, 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 oh.
I bet you hand deliver them so their parents don't know you have been talking to the children. You are one sick bastard.
Oh, oh, oh. No, I don't go to their house and deliver the letters. I used to do that. Oh, oh, oh. Then eventually I used the postal service, but they got too slow. So old St. Nick started a website. Oh, 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 oh. It's only made for children, though. No adults allowed. Oh, oh, oh. That's kind of strange, isn't it? Oh.
You are one sick bastard. So you admit it, you have broken into children's homes in the past.
I do sneak into their house, but it's only on Christmas. Only on Christmas. That's the one time of year. that I sneak into houses, but that's just to deliver presents. I mean, I am Santa Claus. I'm definitely not some guy hiding out in the North Pole who's on America's Most Wanted list. There's no way I'm avoiding the FBI. No, I'm definitely not D.B. Cooper. I'm just a jolly fat bastard that used to drive a panel van. Now I've upgraded to a sleigh. There's no windows on my van or my sleigh, but that doesn't make it a rape van. Or a rape sled. It's a gifting sled. It's a holiday tradition. Just like cruising around with a van that says free candy on it. I used to do that all the time in the greater Chicago area. I mean, I used to see a guy that would do that in my visions.
You can't deny that the kids left you milk and cookies just like you requested. The cookies and milk are right there on the table, and you, sir, have crumbs in your beard, and you have a milk mustache, or is that something else?
But of course there's milk and cookies, Chris. It's the children's gift to me. I bring them presents for being good, and they give me milk and cookies as a thank you. Mrs. Claus gets so jealous of all the cookies and milk that the children leave me. She starts to make fun of my big fat belly, and then her lip resembles my big fat belly after I have to slap that ho around. I mean, after she slips and falls on some ice and hit her face on a candy cane.
Are those really elves you have working for you up there in the North Pole?
Chris! Chris! No, of course they're elves. They're my workers. I pay them, even though I avoid labor laws like Elon Musk, and I've been compared to being the Elon Musk of the North Pole. It's okay, because there are no labor laws in the North Pole.
Do you expect me to believe you?
What's it gonna take? Do I have to get Grizzly Adams' Dan Haggerty to come identify them as elves?
What are you, a goddamn Nazi or something? Is that elf yours?
He would know! Boy, I really hope they make elves too. The quest for more white powder. It'll be a white Christmas after all.
Come on, Santa. I have heard some tall tales, but this one is hard to believe.
What else would they be? Who could they be? It's not like there's some kind of genetic mutation created through dark magic occult rituals based on ancient writings dating back thousands of years before the Coca-Cola holiday advertising mega power that Christmas has become. It's not like I get a steady supply of naughty children from my brother Krampus to experiment on and create a breed of dark elves through inbreeding and dark occult magic rituals or something. No. Hell, I haven't even spoken to Krampus in years. There's no way he would be running a human trafficking ring of naughty children. Although I do supply him with a list of naughty children, and, he does take the naughty children and beat them with birch sticks, and sometimes he puts them in the cage upon his back and brings them to his fiery pits of hell to be his slaves and work for him, but that's the price you pay for being extra naughty. I don't see you telling him to take a seat. I'm just saying, I'm innocent, Chris. I bring the children's presents, and sometimes I shove my fist down their stocking and leave them a present they'll never forget, the little bastards, but that's just for the bad ones. Still, we haven't worked together for years because there's been so many good children. They outnumber the bad. Who am I kidding? Naughty little motherfuckers. They all deserve to go to the bowels of Krampus's hell. The children are the best. I love the children. That didn't sound right.
This whole situation has me wishing I was Jewish. Hanukkah Harry is a good guy. I may have to convert to Judaism after this episode.
Oh, no, it's not like that, Chris. I know how this is gonna work. You're gonna spin this around on me. Oh, no, it's gonna be a holiday disaster. I've watched enough episodes of Cinnamon Toast Ken and Buff Pro reviewing To Catch a Predator to know how this works. Oh boy, this is gonna be Oh no! Oh no, not the taser! Damn you, Buff Pro!
Tase him!
Merry Christmas! Oh, I think I just shit myself. Oh no!
Got him! Tase's gonna take a dump on this loser.